Hey there, back again with a update to this little project. That's not really my project. I'm just experimenting with it. Um, if you missed the first video, which I just posted earlier today, here's a link that you can go watch that one first. Uh, Essentially, all I'm trying to do is get it to be tinted red along this edge here. Um, First, I tried just using a band of color to across there, but it looked a little too uniform. I tried using a color tool to change the hue, using again a color band to basically affect only the hue in one particular area. The problem with that was that it also changes the green areas. I can get the blue areas to go red, but then the green areas go green. So that solution is not a very good solution. If you notice I overcranked it again. Notice down here it's green. I thought that before I realized it was turning green, I thought maybe I could just change the entire planet to be a different color and then blend that in. But as you can see, it does not work. So that method was abandoned. Instead, I made a new gradient based off of this old one and ran it into color. I didn't run it into color, I just did there just so you can see it. This gradient is, shades of red and a bit of orange. And I'm basically just multiplying that over top of the old planet and using this gradient band here to change the color. And once again, the gradient band looks like this. And you see I have here the first key is just under, just into negative space, just a little bit. That way it pushes the band into the black area, so we don't have a bright stripe right at the edge. So yeah, using a mixer node and multiply, and generally this 2.0 is too high for this. I think that looks probably closer to what Starbase wants. I don't know if it's exactly the look he's going for, but I used the multiply blending mode instead of the screen, so I think that might actually work better. I don't know. So that just looks nasty to me. So, the reason I used a gradient here is just so I don't have a uniform band of color all the way across, because it does change a little bit depending on this surface here. So yeah, that's essentially it. You could play with the other blending modes. And also, once again, when you're experimenting, just try overcranking things once in a while, just because you can get some interesting results that you might find useful in some other application. Like how these edges here are just glowing red, and if you overcrank it further to like say 60, you start seeing green. And you could potentially say spread this gradient out and animate the multiplier here to just kind of have this creeping death come over your landscape. The planet is dying. There are no survivors. Because their space program never got that advanced to colonize other planets. And I guess it's time for me to stop. So I hope you enjoyed this. And again, subscribe. And this is a follow-up. I won't do the whole spiel. So have a great day. I'll talk to you later.